Why? Well, you've heard of River's Tip Jar Corner. Well, this is Tinfoil Hat Corner. That's nothing to do with River. I adore his channel. He has nothing to do with this video. But something quite amusing happened yesterday that gave me a little bit of a giggle. Initially, I didn't giggle, but later on I giggled. It actually made me snort tea up through my nose when I read it at first, and I thought I would share it with you for a giggle. So don't worry, this video is not going to be too serious. But I also want to assure you that I'm actually not talking about anyone in this community. I'm not talking about anyone that commented on this channel. Now, for those who don't know, a few days ago, I made a video sharing my honest thoughts about the Meghan Markle conspiracy theories involving her being a supposed yacht girl or an alleged call girl, and Marcus Anderson being an alleged pimp for her being a call girl. It's very complicated. And it caused a bit of a ruckus, which I know, I guess was my intention, but it was also my intention to be honest. Now, I got accused of backtracking, which is hilarious because I'm one of the few channels that has never alleged that she was a yacht girl. I have never implied that she was a nefarious girl of the night. I have never implied that, ever. So you see, I didn't need to backtrack. The few videos that I have made on Meghan Markle specifically have concentrated on inconsistencies in her story, inconsistencies that I could provide evidence for. They haven't been an attack on her personally, they've been an attack on the story she is spinning and the fallout and the hurt that she has caused for the royal family and particularly the Queen in the last years of her life. I have also addressed the fact that I think that Harry has been emotionally manipulated in some way and that he has lost his family and his position as a result. Although anyone who watches this channel knows I hold him accountable for those choices. But as far as the more sort of out there theories about Meghan Markle, not on this channel. Never done it, never needed to. Because I figured that there was enough in this very dramatic story to expose just by exposing inconsistencies. I also did deep dives into the Oprah Winfrey interview and exposed things that other channels haven't sort of brought to light yet. And I do that because I try to bring something new to the debate, something that is verifiable and something that people can discuss in a respectful manner. So that's what I'm all about. Now I'm going to get on to the juicy tinfoil hat stuff now. Now this was a thread that actually appeared on another channel. Now I was being accused in this thread of being in cahoots with other YouTube channels, which is astounding to me because I am completely independent. I control all the editorial on my channel. I say whatever I like, when I like, how I like. I research what I like. I read what I like. I do what I like. Now, unlike some other channels, I am not paid to provide commentary for anyone. I don't have to produce commentary that fits a certain agenda or a certain narrative. I'm not paid to do that. I'm completely independent. And I always will be. No matter which side approaches me, and believe me, they have, I don't give them the time of day. And you'll probably notice that I don't have contact information on my channel. And there's a reason for that, because I'm not even going to contemplate it ever. So there's no need for me to provide business inquiry information because I have no intention of doing business with anybody. So I'm a tough old broad, and I'm going to share with you now what's made me snort tea up through my nose. Now, some people say, well, don't feed the trolls. And I have told my sons that from when they were little, when I was doing this, social media training as a responsible parent. But sometimes if you've been around the block a few times and you've had some experience, it doesn't hurt to shine some light and watch them all scurry away. So on Lady C's channel yesterday on her comments, because everyone was of the theory that somehow I had done the backtrack on the Meghan Markle story, which, like I said, I've never backtracked. But other channels would need to backtrack because they've been fueling these rumours for over 3 years. So I guess they would have to backtrack, wouldn't they? And that's what raised all the attention because everybody thought, hang on, the story's completely changed. What's going on? Vintage Reed did a video on that yesterday. There must be something going on, a huge conspiracy theory and cover-up. So I'm going to share this thread with you. Now, this thread was about me, so I have the right of reply. They mentioned me and they said some quite disturbing things about me. So I think I have the right to clarify and clean up the record. Leslie Hogg 2495 said, hello everyone. This yacht story was covered yesterday by Vintage Reed. That's true. She covered the timelines and the partners in that time scale as Lady C is doing here. I don't know, maybe Lady C saw my video. This is the second video in 24 hours covering this point. Why is that, one wonders? Indeed, Leslie Hogg, you are a detective after my own heart. Spinning 1063 said, cover up, make it go away. And that got 30 thumbs up. No, actually 70 now. So there's 70 like-minded people. Another one said, yep, it's toe the party line time, which is amusing because, like I said, I'm not part of any party. Unlike a lot of channels that don't actually show their faces, yet are highly political, they seem to be pushing a political agenda, something that would resonate with sort of USA political people. I don't need to do that. I live in Australia. I have no real interest in USA politics other than the fact that their former president is under charges and had a mugshot yesterday. That's quite interesting. But what really got me, and this is the only comment that I will, 2 more comments I will emphasise because I did take exception to this. Doggy Tea Breaks 9362 said, yes, Vintage Reads. It's not plural, darling. It's Vintage Reed, the Vintage Reed. If you're going to say something disgusting about me, at least get my name right. Was flashing the alleged devil sign in a video. Video thumbnail. I was disappointed in her alleged choice to turn to the dark side, in my opinion. Had to put the in my opinion because she doesn't know how much money I have and I might sue. Then there's more, which I won't bother reading out. And then the lady underneath, Alida Bots, maybe she's a bot, 6264 said, went to that vlog. And yes, I agree with you. That is very strange and very suspicious. I don't like people underestimating my intelligence. So she's worried about people underestimating her intelligence, and she answered a comment that said that I was allegedly flashing the devil sign, and she's worried about how her intelligence is perceived. I would write it like this. I would say, yes, the Vintage Reed was flashing the devil sign, in my opinion, in her video thumbnail. And then, Doggy Tea Breaks 9362, I would probably point people to the thumbnail where I was allegedly doing the alleged devil sign, in your opinion, because that would be very helpful. Because I spent an hour yesterday going through 267 thumbnails trying to find which one could possibly have been the devil's sign, because to tell you the truth, I don't know what the devil's sign is. I'm a good Christian lady. I believe in Jesus Christ. And I, other than putting a 666 on the bottom of my thumbnail, I don't really see how I could be allegedly flashing the devil's sign. Sounds a bit QAnon, really, doesn't it? Maybe I had my fingers in a circle or something. I have no idea. By the way, that I was not. I'm not a member of QAnon. I'm not a member of anything. Have I got that across yet? I'm not a part of anything. The other thing that I thought was really highly amusing was the fact that people were implying that I was so incredibly innocent and that I just didn't know what was going on. I was a professional singer for 15 years. There isn't a lot that I haven't seen. There isn't a lot that I haven't experienced. Admittedly, I haven't been on a yacht. I was invited on a yacht, but I actually had to work that week, so I didn't go. Thank God, because imagine if photos had have emerged of me on a yacht from my early 20s. Can you imagine? It's just lucky that I'm a lot older than Meghan Markle, or they would think that I was her secret, illegitimate older sister or something that had been shipped off to Australia, no doubt. Well, anyway, I think that addresses it. We will go back to normal programming from this point. There won't be any more tinfoil hat corner, don't worry. And like I said, I appreciate my community. I appreciate everyone on this YouTube channel. And anyone that accuses me of saying really nasty, hateful things about Meghan Markle, they need to go back and look at my videos and see that, yes, I have called her out when I have felt she has been inconsistent. I have called her out when I thought she has been unfair and unkind. I have called her out when I thought on the Oprah Winfrey interview that she didn't answer questions properly. I have raised my doubts and I have raised questions, but I have never attacked her on the basis of race. I have never attacked her on the basis of unproved and unfounded conspiracy theories. I have too much integrity and I would never put anything up that I would be ashamed of on my channel. So I think I have said my piece. I'm going to take this tinfoil hat and put it in the bin where it belongs. And to all the ladies that said all those nasty things on that thread, I just want to say something that we in Australia don't usually say because we're usually upfront. When we have something to say, we say it directly. We don't hide behind passive-aggressive, bless your hearts. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.